What's going on, Urban Gardens in South Florida? This is Jason Santana, and I know it's been a while since the last video, but the last thing we were working on was the air layer of the Desert King fig tree. Figs, there are three main types of figs. There's the common, there's the San Pedro, and there's the Smyrna. San Pedro being the Desert King being a San Pedro type, which means it'll need pollination of only the main crop. There are two crops that they usually give in season, and that'll be the Berber crop and the main crop. The main crop needs the pollination, which in nature it is delivered by the fig wasp usually. Now there are ways we can hand pollinate and stuff like that, but naturally the fig wasp and the fig have evolved a symbiotic relationship to mutually benefit each other. But anyway, that's a different lesson. Today's lesson or update is on the air layer that we were working on, and we started this back in the 8th of October. So today is about the 16th, 17th, something like that, which has been about a month, about 5 weeks now, and here we are. We're about to go check it out. So let us take this and see what we have. So we come here, expose the tin foil. Tin foil was used to keep it dark because roots are underground, and of course, oh, look at that. Wow, we have roots, ladies and gentlemen. We have roots. Look, roots, 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 roots all over. This is really nice. And actually, what I'm going to do is I'll just leave it for about another 3 weeks or so. Make sure these roots get nice and thick. And so basically what I've done with the air layer is I've created a genetically identical replica or a clone of this particular desert fig tree, Desert King fig tree, excuse me. So this here has all the genetic material, this new one, of this rootstock, but it's going to be its own separate tree. This fig has not yet produced any fruit, so it's still a little underage, but that's quite all right because I have a brand new Desert King fig tree that now has added 2 to the collection, but I'll probably end up selling this one. At first, this was growing in an undesirable position, and I wanted it to grow here so I can, branch it out. And instead of getting rid of this developed branch, I decided to air layer it to hopefully get a new one, which we have successfully done. And now I have something else to, perhaps go to a lucky individual looking for their own first or an experienced fig grower. But either or, we have a brand new San Pedro type Desert King fig tree ready to go. And this was a success. So all I did was, if you come back in, all I did was I had a bottle. I cut the bottle down the center. I filled it with the median. I scraped, if you can see this right here, here's a node, here's another node. I removed the bark from here, removed it from here. So I took a razor, went around here, went around here, went down the middle, removed it to expose the cambium layer, scraped out all the cambium layer to separate itself from being able to send the water, vitamins, nutrients, all that stuff to the rest of the plant. And that's what the cambium layer does. That's the actual living tissue of the plant. And then I put rooting powder up on this side, on the top part, so the roots can shoot down. And that's what we have here. So I started about here. There was a node here. I did that process that I previously explained, and the roots are now filling into the median. And then I went back and I closed it, took some wrapping paper, wrapped that around, taped it to make sure it wouldn't come loose. And then I took this and I just put it right over here, wrapped it up like that. And then from then on, it was just a waiting game. And it's been, 4 or 5 weeks now. And I have those roots, and I'm gonna wait up until about 2 more months. So I have about another 3 to 4 weeks left before I sever it here. And then this will be, it's already pretty much its own tree. But I'm waiting that duration to make sure those roots are really strong and developed. And then I'll take that, I'll sever this here and put it in its own pot. And then from there on out, that'll be 2 separate fig trees, but genetically identical. So again, that was a project, was still in tow, still going on, but it's pretty much a success at this point. So thank you guys for your time. Happy gardening.